Hello everyone, welcome to Insights Podshots. I'm Priyanka Saxena and today we have Vishwajeet with us from PGP BL 04 batch. He is a member of Student Admissions Cell, fondly known as SAC, and today he is here with us to share some insights on the admission process of PGP BL program at IIM Kozhikode. So, hi Vishwajeet, how are you doing today?
Hi Priyanka, I'm fine. How about you?
Yeah, doing great as well. Long day and here we are to record the session.
True.
Right. So yeah, to begin with Vishwajeet, as a member of SAC, how well you are placed to help the aspirants this year for BL program?
Right, Priyanka. So, as a member of the Students Admission Cell, we are here to provide authentic insights about the program to the prospective applicants. So, we basically act as a bridge between the applicants on the outside and the admissions teams in the college. So, at a basic level, we will be answering their questions, but if there are any questions which need further clarity, we'll be reaching out to the admissions team and get a response from them, and then we'll let the applicants know.
Okay.
So that is our main goal, being a part of the Students Admission Cell.
Right. So since our program is relatively new, so we get a lot of questions around which exam to give to enter the program. Now officially, IIM Kozhikode accepts all three CAT, GRE and GMAT for BL program. But is there any preference given to any of these programs?
So honestly speaking, there is no bias based on the exam score you use to apply. It's only based on the preference of the candidates, and I will recommend candidates to go for exams they are comfortable with. And they can use any score to apply for the program. There would be no bias from the college side. This can be assured by us at least.
So do we have any cutoff as such that we need to be eligible?
College has purposefully not mentioned any cutoff on the website because they want to evaluate the overall profile of the candidate.
Right.
Because candidates applying to this program are experienced candidates. So they want to evaluate them on a holistic level rather than just an exam score.
Makes sense, yeah. And another follow-up question that we have received a lot is applying to earlier rounds, say round 1 or round 2, gives me any advantage over other candidates?
No, it's only for the clarity of the candidates that people prefer to apply in an initial round so that they can plan the future course of action. Applying at an early stage or a later stage will not create any disparity from the college side. They will be evaluated at a whole level based on even if they are applying in the round 3. But even if I talk from my experience, I actually wanted some clarity so that I can decide my future actions, what to do, when to do. So I applied in the round 1 and I was lucky enough to sail through.
Yeah, and so even my experience was great. I applied in round 2, so truly we didn't see any difference in scoring or any such way for the selection process. So coming to other questions that we receive apart from the application itself, how diverse is the PGP BL batch this year? And also, is there any preference given to any particular stream or any industry experience for the batch?
So, like we see in a class, Priyanka, right? We have people from diverse set of industries, people from automotive, manufacturing, supply chain, marketing and sales. Apart from it, we also have people from the tech industry, and we have an equal distribution across all these sectors.
True.
So the batch is highly diverse, plus we don't have any bias for any specific industry in the program, so which actually contributes to the classroom discussion. So I would say that people from all sectors should feel free to apply to the program.
Yeah, true. So considering that the batch average work ex is 5.5 years and the eligibility criteria itself is minimum 3 years. So candidates often ask that, am I at a disadvantage for applying with just 3 years of work experience?
So like we have seen, Priyanka, right, that we have a plethora of companies visiting the campus for the recruitment process. So you'll definitely have companies because they have their own set of requirements as per the position they are offering. But candidates need to find their best fit with which company they are best eligible, and everyone finds their ultimate job which they are seeking for here at IIMK. So there would be no disparity based on the work ex you have. You will find your best fit here. You guys can stay relaxed about this.
Sure. So that's reassuring and some good insights for us. Now moving to a generic trend that we are seeing these days, that 1 year MBA is gaining more popularity even in India and abroad as well over the traditional 2 year MBA, while some candidates are still reluctant to apply for 1 year. So if you can share some advantages of being in 1 year MBA.
So I'll speak from my own experience initially. So since I had 5 years of work ex, I was looking to quickly upskill in my life, right? So in terms of opportunity cost, the 1 year program provided the best fit for myself, right? Because I can quickly upskill and go back to the workforce. So the first and foremost requirement from my side was that I needed to do it within a year.
Okay.
So I couldn't afford a time of 2 years away from the course. So opportunity cost would be the significant factor. Apart from it, since like you yourself spoke, right, 1 year MBA is now gaining popularity across the globe. So I think that is the way to go going forward, and that would be my response to this question.
Yeah, thank you. And just curious to know, how was your application experience when you applied for PGP BL program last year?
Right. So the experience was quite thorough, right? Because you have multiple stages in the application. The first round starts with multiple essays. If I remember correctly, we had 5 essays, right?
Yeah.
So those 5 essays actually gave me sufficient time to self-reflect. So I had to actually sit down and introspect really why I wanted to do an MBA, because the questions are aligned that way, right? They really make you think, okay, are you just applying to the program, or do you really need this? So these answers they are good for ourselves only, right? Because they allow us to gain more clarity, and they help us during our interview stages as well. So the application process was really thought-provoking for me, and it actually later helped me with my interviews as well.
Great. So closing on a good note here, since we are already here for over almost 3 months now, we are in term 2 already. So would you like to share some experience, your own experience in PGP BL course and IIM Kozhikode campus? It's the God's own campus, as they say.
True.
So share your
Campus with the
K.
Yeah, so like the monsoons have already started now, right? So it feels like a resort. You would agree to me, right? So the view is very pleasant. You will be astonished with what you get to see here every day in each corner of the campus. Also, like, we knew it is a 1 year program, right? So we were already prepared. The program is going to be rigorous, but now that we have gotten used to that lifestyle, we know when to study and when to party hard. So we are doing both the things at the same time. So yeah, the experience has been very helpful for me, because I was expecting these things when I was joining the program, right? So we are getting everything. We are getting a mix of teaching as well as time management also, right? This is one basic thing which I have actually learned within the first 3 months. So my overall experience has been quite fun. Maybe you can add what has been your experience to this.
Yeah, no, I totally resonate the same.
Yeah.
It has been an enriching experience. Term 1 has been quite a shocker, but we have learned at an exponential rate to what we really wanted to learn. So yeah, it's great to know that we are moving at a good pace, right? So thank you, Vishwajeet. Thanks for connecting with us today.
Thank you, Priyanka, for inviting me. I hope I was worth your time.
No, definitely. Of course, there's no doubt. And we'll come back to you guys with more such insightful sessions with SAC members to help you go through the application process. And in case you have any further queries, please feel free to connect with students' admission cells. We'll share their contact links with you, also their LinkedIn profiles. They'll be more than happy to help you and guide you through this process. Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.
Bye.